Average person in Lagos is resilient.
Lagos is a mega city.
We've had some challenges.
The ability for you to bounce back and bounce back good.
From old dogs to do, I be hustle to work.
I'm quite excited about the idea that Lagos is committed to a resilience strategy that will change the entire terrain.
The Lagos Resilience Strategy document is a critical document when you look at the developmental trajectory that Lagos State is pushing its frontiers. It's unique that Lagos State is the first to come up with a resilience document. With this document, is moving away from fragmentation and incoherence in policy decisions and management of the state.
Putting the Lagos State Resilience Strategy together has been a wonderful experience. The Lagos Resilience Office was set up in July 2018, and we were tasked with developing the Lagos Resilience Strategy.
The entire preparation of the strategy from the get-go has been founded on the principles of co-production, where everybody is an active participant. And so even before we joined, we came into partnership with LASRO. They had already been operationalizing that, and so it made it easier for us to continue the journey with them.
It's our belief and our strategy that we get the entire people of Lagos involved in governance and participating very actively in it.
You see a situation where all the critical stakeholders that you can think about, all of them were involved in giving input into this document. So you can talk about a large dose of bottom-up approach in the development of the document. So the document is inclusive.
And it also recognizes the challenges that the city faces.
Challenges that have been known in places to have taken cities down.
Challenges of poverty, challenges of environmental degradation, and the challenge of transportation.
Over the times, Lagos state transportation system has been over-concentrated on road. And there's need to explore the aspect of transportation system.
We have come out with a themes agenda which is very well in line with the entire resilient city. So we'll be smart, we'll be efficient, we'll be able to move from place to place. This multimodal system will include rail, will include our water systems, and will include our bus rapid transport initiative in a manner that people are moving efficiently, are paying for these services efficiently.
Efficient collection of waste and disposal. We must have a city where our waste, I'm talking about the waste from the toilet, is being used in such a way that it becomes biogas, a useful resource. We must have a city where we can recycle the kind of waste that we generate.
Apart from waste management, apart from transportation, apart from housing, apart from energy, the issue of water and sanitation was extensively reviewed.
If you look at the way the document has been formulated, every perspective has been brought to bear in the development of it, such that when the implementation starts, you see the buy-in of all these critical stakeholders. You don't see anybody opposing the document because their own concerns, their own perspectives have been factored into the document.
So we are so sure that the strategy will be implemented and will enjoy the ownership of the people, because the people were involved.
This document speaks to virtually everything we need to know in Lagos. All the developmental issues that can come up and how we can address it.
We have shocks and stresses, but how do we address them? We must have a plan.
I was saddled with the responsibility of making images that will represent the stresses, the shocks, and the initiative that the office is putting forward.
If you look at the Lagos document, there are 3 pillars behind it. And these 3 pillars, you have 10 different goals that are sought to be achieved?
We started with about 50 initiatives, and these were pruned to the 31 that are in the strategy today.
Not like those were the only things that should have gone into the document, or those were the only challenges that we had, but we had to prioritize, and based on the stakeholder engagements, those 31 initiatives were the 31 priority initiatives that came forth through a democratic process.
The resilience document has so many ways that is going to affect both the public, individual, and Lagos as a whole. And like the saying goes, when you are talking about Lagos State, you are more or less talking about the whole of Nigeria.
Being the 5th largest economy in Africa, we do not have a choice than to go along the development that the Lagos Resilience Strategy document seeks to further.
I have no doubt about the critical importance and significance of the Lagos State Resilience Office strategy document in moving Lagos State forward.
In the era of sustainable development, which is to leave and bequeath something that will last for a generation to come, and we that are alive and well now, we should not jeopardize the future generation.
So there's a need for us to hold that document as like a Bible for us to ensure that Lagos grows and develops. We should go past the next level to the ultimate level.
As soon as the plan is launched by Mr. Governor, we must all strive to have copies of this plan, look at it critically, and see how we can key into its implementation.
We have a lot to thank the state government for coming about this initiative. One thing that is clear to my mind, as a person that has been involved in this, in the preparation of this document, it will have the themes agenda of the state government. It will also go a long way in driving to actualization the sustainable development goals at the global level. So I think we have gotten it right in terms of how we should move forward. I want to thank Mr. Governor for creating the platform for this to happen. I want to thank the Chief Resilience Officer and his team for making it possible that we are able to have this inclusive kind of approach to developing this document.
I be hustle to work